Hi guys, still looking at random things on Thingiverse that I can use to use up my yellow filament. This one, I don't know if the writing's there, MakerBot Dynamo. It's got 3 gears, sit on top of each other, 3. I'll have to check that in a minute. Oh yeah, that is right, yeah, 3 gears. And then you stick an electric motor in there, DC motor, that when you turn the gears, obviously that increases the speed by the time you get to here, so you should be turning the motor at a good speed, and that should generate a voltage for lighting an LED. That's fine. It's an old design. In the notes on the design it says go to MakerBot.com or whatever it is, and you can order the parts that you need, like the DC motor and the screws for going in here. Clicked on the link and it says, sorry, that's an old video, we don't have that stuff anymore, effectively. That isn't the exact words, but that's what it says. So I 3D printed some PLA pins to go through the gears. So that was no problem. That one goes on top of the gear, so you've got a little handle to turn it. I can just line it up, yeah. So you've got a handle for turning it. That one goes in there to clamp the motor in place, but that's where my next problem is. The motor that you'd be ordering from MakerBot is bigger than the ones that I have available. I think I have got some that size somewhere. That's a matter of finding them in my stock. But I do have loads of these 150 size. I think they're 150 they're called. I can never work out what the numbers refer to. Anyway, at the moment I'm printing a sleeve to go in there so that I can put the smaller motor in there. I've also had to print a modified gear with a smaller hole in the middle, because the one for the motor that would go there has a, I think that's about 2.5mm diameter hole in it. So I should be able to put this one in there with a bit of a, I'll give it a tap in a minute. And this one just happens to have that connector on it already. And if I spin it fast enough in the right direction, which I don't seem to be able to do at the moment, it will light up the LED. Or it did when I tested it earlier. No, I'm not spinning it fast enough. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I've got to spin it very fast, which is why we have the gearing. So when the sleeve is printed, we'll stick that in there, and hopefully we'll be able to spin it fast enough to light the LED. I just thought it'd be an interesting little project to try. I might have to file that down a little bit because that might be a bit too big. Well, there's one way to find out, isn't there? Drop it on the floor. That's not quite what I meant. That one doesn't want to go in. Go on in. That doesn't want to go in. I'll have to open that hole up a little bit or tap it with a hammer. Okay, I'll do that, but we can't go any further till the sleeve is printed. Just a quick test while I'm still waiting for the bit to print, the sleeve. It looks like it'll work. I'm surprised I didn't give you a crank handle rather than just this bit to fit on here. Oh, it does the job. Oh, my gear just fell off the end of the motor. Okay, looks like it might work. I'm rather pleased with that. That's my spacer to hold the smaller motor in position. So we have a working dynamo. Like I said, I'm surprised I didn't make it a crank handle so you could continuously wind it. But the principle works. And I've used up some more of my horrible yellow filament. Yeah. Job done. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave us a comment so I know how I'm doing. And somewhere up here there'll be some links to related playlists. Thanks again.